Welcome to Let's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is September the 29th, 2022. We got some Ring of Honor to talk about before we get to that. WWE made another match for Extreme Rules. It will be a 6-man tag team match. I forgot the Don Brook something match. It will be the Imperium, Vicini, Ludwig Kaiser, and Gunther versus Sheamus, the Brawling Brutes, Sheamus, Butch, and Ridge Holland at Extreme Rules. It's going to be interesting. Another match with another stipulation. I don't know what in the world this match is all about. We will find out. Maybe at Extreme Rules or on SmackDown they would tell us more about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to AEW. There was a lot of segments. There was Serena making her segments. She's talking about that she's going to make a change. Her house is AEW now. You know she can't wrestle, right? So technically it's not her house. And she talking about, I have a boss now that actually listens to me. Well, you weren't really part of WWE right now because you were injured. They didn't have anything. You're going to be doing the same thing as Paul White on AEW. Good luck with that. So, I don't know why people like to make fun of WWE when they give more opportunities than AEW did. Because Paul White, nobody knows where he is. Oh, yeah, he's a commentary on AEW Dark. Who watches that? Jobber City getting beat up by the big guys. So all that, and then she called out the rest of the women's, the baby faces, women's of the division. And then she been talking about Toni Storm, the champion. I call her the paper champion because she is the interim women's world champion. She didn't beat the real champion. The real champion is injured. When she comes back and she does beat her, she becomes the real champion. Just like Jon Moxley. He was the interim champion. He was a paper champion until he beat CM Punk to become the real world champion. So that happened, and then Britt Baker came out. She had some words to say. She talked about her neck is feeling good, not like Soraya's neck, because she's still injured and she still can't wrestle because of her neck. All that stuff. So let's get to the matches. We have the Celebration, the Ring of Honor World Championship celebration from the Jericho's teammates. They are wearing purple. I guess Saints Row, because I haven't played the game, so I'm guessing Saint Row is purple for some reason. So yeah, everybody was wearing purple, and then there was a pizza man, Luigi Primo, Luigi, something like that, and then he just got punched out by Daddy Magic, and then all that stuff, and then Chris Jericho told Daniel Garcia, "I got you a present." He opened the present. It was a purple hat. It looks like the hat that John Cena wore when he was rapping. So, and then Chris Jericho put the hat on his head, and then Daniel Garcia had something to say, but Chris Jericho says, "Don't say it. You have a choice. You're an entertainer, or you're a pro wrestler, but if you're a pro wrestler, you're going to get beat up." When Daniel Garcia was about to answer, Bryan Danielson came out and he told Daniel Garcia, "You're a grown man. You can do whatever you want. You could keep staying with Jericho's team and be entertainers. Or be on the pro wrestling team in the Blackpool Combat Club. But it's his choice." And then Daniel Garcia says we should do something entertaining. He listed a lot of things that will be entertaining. Like him and that Luigi guy handing out pizza. Justin Roberts and him becoming a tag team. Or a tag team match between Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho versus Daniel Garcia and Bryan Danielson. And guess what? That match is official for next week. But, and then Daddy Magic, he went on the mic, he had some words, and then he said to Bryan Danielson, I could punch you in the face right now. Bryan Danielson says, okay, let's do that. Let's make this match. Because he said Tony Khan told him you could go to the ring and have a match with anyone that wants to fight him. And Magic Daddy wants a match. He wants a fight, and that's what we got. It was a long segment, guys. Jeez. So we got Magic Daddy. I'm going to call him Magic Daddy. I don't know what his other name is. Versus Bryan Danielson. And then his partner got attacked by Claudio because he tried to get himself involved. Claudio just took him away from the ringside, taking him back to backstage by picking him up and just carrying him to backstage. But the winner of that match was Bryan Danielson getting the win. Then we had Toni Storm versus Serena Deeb after the long segment. She will be defending the title against Serena Deeb in a lumberjack match. It's not a lumberjill match, it's a lumberjack match. Because the new Revolution, the same Revolution that was on WWE, Saraya trying to make things different. So don't really make it any different because the fans was not into it. The fans was so quiet that I was falling asleep. It's like watching wrestling in the pandemic era again when they were have empty arenas matches. And now, oh my God, it hurt me. It was a good match and all, but the fans was just didn't care. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match and still the AEW Interim Women's World Champion, Toni Storm. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we got Ricky Starks will be versing a jobber. He is happy that he got a win at Rampage against Powerhouse Hobbs in the Lights Out match. But remember, that match does not go on his win record because they cut that off. Say, no, if you win, doesn't matter. It's not even a loss for Powerhouse Hobbs. But it's still a win. But ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Starks beats the jobber last night. Then we have Chris Jericho versus Bandito for the Ring of Honor's World Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, in a pretty decent match, Bandito is good in the ring. Oh, I forgot one match. Jon Moxley versus Juice Robinson in an AEW World Title Eliminator match. Jon Moxley won the match, and we heard that Juice Robinson is a free agent now, so he can choose wherever he wants to be. He could be in WWE again as CJ Parker. I don't think that's going to happen. He could be in Impact Wrestling. He was in Impact Wrestling couple of matches there. Like, he was on Victory Road. He's going to be on this week's Impact Wrestling, being the corner of his teammates, Ace Austin and Chris Bay. And he was on AEW, so you can choose one of them. But ladies and gentlemen, he did not win. He did not get a shot at the world title next week. And then Mr. MJF, after his long segment with Utah, him making fun of everybody, making fun of Tony Schiavone, making fun of the fans, making fun of Utah. But ladies and gentlemen, then he went back on the mic. He was in the skybox, and he says he said a whole bunch of things, and then he could cash in his chip anytime he wants. I guess he wants these guys to fight each other. But behind MJF was Wheeler Utah. Was behind him and start beating up MJF in the skybox, throw him over the couch, and start beating up until security guards has to rip Mr. Utah off of MJF. We heard that next week. We got MJF. We'll be versing Wheeler Utah. Now we get to the Ring of Honor World Title match. We got Chris Jericho versus Bandito for the Ring of Honor World Title. Pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. But the winner of that match was Chris Jericho. But Jericho got interviewed and he says he's going to destroy Ring of Honor. He's going to destroy everybody that held that world title. I think he said something about the fans, but he says he's going to destroy the commentary, and he's going to destroy the ring announcer. He look at Bobby Cruz, and he attacks Bobby Cruz. He hit him in the gut, and then he does the juice effect onto Bobby Cruz. So I'm guessing Chris Jericho is going to be the man to destroy Ring of Honor. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Impact Wrestling results. And ladies and gentlemen, it's almost turning to Halloween. Michael Myers Day. Michael Myers month. Oh man, I heard that they're having, I believe it's the last movie, I think. They said it's something, the movie is called Halloween, something with N in it. I don't know, this is the last movie that they're making for Halloween. But if you guys like horror movies, they're making another Michael Myers movie for everybody. So that's pretty cool. For that, I'm guessing it's a woman and Michael Myers. I guess they have a rivalry with each other in the past couple of movies, I guess. And I guess it's a final battle between those two. So we will find out. Well, I don't like horror movies, so you guys will find out what is going to happen in that movie. But if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Tyler is out. See you guys tomorrow. Bye!